Hey y'all, that damn Greek here. I know I'm a few minutes early. I was planning on coming on at 6:15, but I figured I'd start just a little bit early tonight. Just wanted to come in. I'm day 39 of my 90-day transformation, so to speak. And I just kind of wanted to give a quick update. Haven't live streamed since last week, so I figured this would be a good time to just kind of, let you know kind of from my perspective what's going on. So, there's 4 things I'm really going to talk about today. As I said last week, I'm going to go on and talk a little bit more about the Super Beets, talk a little bit about the training I'm doing, weight training, which I'm doing actually at one gym, LA Fitness, and then my cardio training, which I'm doing at a brand new gym we have walking distance to my house called Amped. And then a couple things that I actually got from, of all places, Target. So let's kind of dive in real quick. Oh, and I forgot the big thing, Apple Fitness Plus. That's the last thing I'm going to talk about, and just kind of give you my kind of impressions, I guess, on Apple Fitness. So we're going to start with the easy things first, kind of the low-hanging fruit, if you will, which is we're just going to kind of talk about the Target stuff I got. I got some apple cider vinegar. I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but it's 500 milligrams per pill of apple cider vinegar. You take one of these per day. And then I also got turmeric. So this is both in pill form, which is great. And this is 450 milligrams of turmeric, which is a root, and then 50 milligrams of rhizome extract. So that's a more potent form of turmeric than what the rest of the pill is. Now, I'm a big fan of apple cider vinegar. My biggest problem is that I don't ever drink it. I hate the taste of it. I love the effects. So I thought, well, you know what? Every morning I have a really pretty solid routine. I've been doing it for quite a few years. I get up, I take my multivitamin, I take, let's see what else I take. I take a cholesterol supplement, I take a vitamin B supplement, rhodiola supplement, CoQ10, concentrated fruit and vegetable, CLA, or a fish oil supplement. I thought, well, hey, if I can add these in, and I know I'm going to take them every day, I'm going to add them in and see what I think. So far, it's been a week. Not the same effect as the drink, to be quite honest, for apple cider vinegar. Mainly, I just, when I take it as a drink, I get a really good response. As a pill, haven't quite got the response that I wanted. But of course, I'm only a weekend, so we're gonna find out a little bit more, over the course of the next week or so. Hopefully the next time I check in next Friday, hopefully by then we have a pretty good report about it. So that's that. If you have any questions about any of these things, let me know. I probably won't have a link for the turmeric. I will put a link down in the comments or the description for the Super Beets, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. So I take my blood pressure every single day. Sometimes I take it twice a day. I use a Withings Bluetooth blood pressure cuff. It actually tests my blood pressure 3 times, and then it averages them out to give me hopefully a clear reading of what my blood pressure is. Sometimes this is way off. I noticed one day I actually went to my doctor's, tested it before I left. It said I was 150 over 775 or 80. It was really high. Get there, it was solid 120 over 65. So normally it's the other way around. When you go to the doctors, because you get a little bit tense, no one likes to go to the doctors, obviously. Your blood pressure will be higher when you go into the doctor's office, not beforehand. So I do take it with this. I try to make sure that it's just really stable. that's the big thing for me. I don't want it to be bouncing all over the place. That's worse for you than if not. So anyway, I'm saying all of that because one of the big claims about the Super Beets is that it helps with your blood pressure, and that's just like one of the many things. It's supposed to help with like blood circulation, vasodilation, things like that. So it says, even on the top, it says circulation superfood, concentrated beet crystals, nitric oxide boosting supplement, vitamin C, beets grown in the United States, black cherry flavor. So I did want to partially take this for the vitamin C because obviously, everyone's worried about COVID. I'm not worried about COVID, but most people are. So vitamin C, I feel like putting good superfood, taking your vitamins, getting outside, doing those kind of things, that helps your immune system anyway. So, of course, this isn't health advice. I always say take it, speak to your doctor, don't speak to me. Don't take what I'm saying as gospel. But having said that, I've been testing my blood pressure to see if this is making any kind of, sorry, my cat's trying to get on my lap, any kind of benefit at all for me. So with that and with this, which is the Super Beets Heart Chews, sorry, my camera's mirrored, so it's hard for me to follow. This has beetroot powder in it. It has grapeseed extract. It's supposed to be considered a superfood, just like the Super Beets powder. What I do is I drink the Super Beets because this tastes absolutely terrible. I do not like the taste of this at all. So I drink this first, and then I chew on 2 of these because these actually taste really good, and it gets kind of that taste out of my mouth. And then because there's always a little bit left over in the bottom, I mix my creatine with some HMB, and that makes sure I get all of the beet powder, beet juice, whatever you want to call it. So saying all of that, I've been testing my blood pressure every day, same time, 8 o'clock in the morning, as soon as I get up. Well, not as soon as I get up, because I get up around 6, putz around the house for about an hour, get ready for the gym, maybe make my wife coffee, things like that, and then I take my blood pressure. So last week, when I started taking this, my blood pressure at on my Withings heart rate monitor, it was 147 over 80 something. It was a little bit high. This morning, 1 week later, and this isn't the trend, it hasn't been low the whole time, but it was 127 over 79 today. So if that's making improvement, if that's part of it, it's doing what it says. Now I do take a blood pressure medicine. I take losartan, and I take a diuretic. So those are also help get my blood pressure down. But what I've noticed is that in the morning, that is completely worn off. I don't have any effect from that really. If I don't take that medicine, if I take my blood pressure before I take the medicine, it's like I have had no effect at all. So perhaps there's a little bit of an effect there. I've also lost almost 36 pounds now, so I'm doing really good with the bringing the weight down. So that's probably the most important part. Obviously, that's going to be a bigger effect than anything. So far so good. I'm going to keep reviewing these. I'm going to try it for 2 months and see where we're at. And what I'll probably end up doing is actually posting a screenshot of my every 2 weeks of my blood pressure and what it's doing. So look forward to that. It'll be on the community tab. From a weight training standpoint, what I've been doing is I still strength train. Mondays and Thursdays is chest and triceps. Tuesdays and Fridays, biceps, back, and shoulders. Sundays and Wednesdays are legs. This week has been a little bit of a cluster. I had I had to get a crown on Tuesday. I had to go in for a colonoscopy. I think I told you guys that last week. So it's all been a little bit muddled. Had a little bit of a hard time getting everything, staying and being really, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to be consistent. That's the word I was looking for. Just trying to be consistent. So that's still going well. I've been doing cardio at the Amped Fitness. What I've been doing there is 3 days. Every other day I've been doing Apple Fitness. Plus I've been doing a cycling program. And the other days I do just a 45-minute moderate walk. It's about 3 miles in 45 minutes to 60 minutes, so somewhere in there. I'm very torn on Apple Fitness. I like some of the programs and some of the trainers. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. I only like one trainer. The one that I like is Emily. I don't know what her last name is. She does a good job. It's not a whole lot of BS in it. I've done some of the other ones. I hate the music that she uses. I'm a rock, hard, heavy metal kind of guy. Emily does all like dance and theme, like upbeat stuff. I don't really like. I see why she does. It's easy to work out to, but that's not my kind of music. So I thought, well, I'm going to get into. There's one trainer that uses rock and stuff like that, but it's like constant patriarchy and this and that. I hate that crap. I don't want your political opinions while I'm working out. I don't want your activism while I'm working out. I don't want any of that crap. What I want is to focus on what I'm doing, and I'm so tired of that bullshit that it isn't even funny. Tired enough that I will probably cancel Apple Fitness when I'm done. Because I won't support that kind of crap at all. Period. I'm just so over it. I'm tired of it. Blah. So, if you ever wonder where I stand on that crap, that's where I stand. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Now, saying that, it is really cool the way that your Apple Watch integrates with your Apple Fitness on your phone. I have a case with a magnet on it, so I can stick it up and it's magnetized and it's right in my face, and I have my headphones in, and it's really easy to use if it doesn't piss you off about that crap. Again, I don't care if that's what you think. I really don't. I just don't want to hear it at all. Period. Don't be an asshole. Period. Thank you. Ran over. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, and I don't want to keep this going too much longer. I was going to try to keep it around 20 minutes. I did get another Jack Pack. There we go. This one here actually was kind of interesting. I've actually used a couple of the products out of it already. I used there was an energy drink. I drank that last night. It was actually kind of good. It was I really like sour green apple, and that was the flavor, so I was kind of stoked about it. Energy wise, it was slightly better than just a regular one. But anyway, that was okay. I got a couple of protein bars. One was like a marshmallow protein plus, I think is the brand, and it was terrible. It felt like I felt like I was Yoda from what was it, the second Star Wars movie, where he eats that thing and he's like, "This is gross. What the hell are you eating?" That's what I felt like. The other one was a lemon, and it was the same brand, and it was really, really good. So to me, it's kind of hit or miss which product you get from them. I think my Sam's Club carries those. It's like super cheap. I still don't know if I would get them. I might, but I don't know. They're okay. I don't know. But anyway, the rest of the stuff in here, which I haven't really tried too much of. I've never tried this stuff before. It's called Skull Dust. This is it's a keto creamer, and it doesn't say what. Oh, it's Italian sweet cream. these things never taste good, but I do put it in with my skinny mix, and the skinny mix makes it taste actually pretty good. So I'm going to probably try this over the weekend. I probably won't be working out on Sunday too hard. Saturday I probably will, but Sunday I'm going to just kind of ease through the day. I need a little bit of a break. I went to Universal Studios on Wednesday. I walked 20-some thousand steps, and that was sandwiched in between two 45-minute interval training spin classes. So my legs were pretty tired. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'll probably try that on Sunday. I've spoken about Rival Us before. Their products aren't so bad. I haven't tried this one, I don't believe. This is the, no, I have tried this. I haven't tried this flavor, but I've tried their protein. Again, it's good. It's just I wouldn't switch from what I have. And I keep getting these. I wish they'd stop. I might cancel my Jack Pack because I'm so tired. I have like 10 of these. I've drunk. I've tried these before. Do not care for them. You might like them. I just there's just something about them I just don't really care for. Have not tried the brain waves from Black Magic. This is some kind of focus supplement. It's got it's really small writing, but it's organic something root, lion's mane mushroom, cat's claw. They something called the Sixth Sense Matrix, which I've never heard of. It's caffeine, bocapa, L-theanine, something. A lot of compound names. I'm not quite sure what they are. B12, B6, zinc. So this will be interesting. It feels like a couple of pills in there. It's 4 capsules is one serving. Maybe I'll try this before I go to the gym tomorrow. This might be my pre-workout for the day. And then you have another couple. These are actually not bad Body Techs. These are electrolytes. They're full of vitamin C. There's vitamin B1, B2, niacin, B6, folic acid, B12, magnesium, zinc, selenium, manganese, chromium, sodium, potassium. There's concentrate, which is a electrolyte, trace minerals, ALA, boron. So these are gonna be something I'm gonna try. I don't think I've ever tried either one of these. It's lemon, lime, and watermelon. So I'll give one of these a shot tomorrow and see what I think. Another product I've never tried, which is I've never even heard of this brand, Bold Heart, Wiley's Finest Bold Heart by Cardio Smill. No idea what this is. You could just pop it right in your mouth, mix it with water. I'll do a little bit of looking into this before I take it, because it really doesn't say. Oops, I dropped it on the ground. It doesn't say what it is and it says what's in it, but just to say what it does. And then there's a couple of really kind of cool flavored protein powders in here. There's Fruity Pebbles from ISO 100. I've tried this before. It actually tastes like the milk from Fruity Pebbles. So I kind of like this. It has no sugar, which is good. 25 grams of protein, which is good. Other than that, it's 5.5 grams of branched chain amino acids, leucine, 100 calories. Kind of where the industry is going with protein powders. And then of course Cold Stone, Synthesix from BSN. This is a good company. These guys, I like their NO Explode. I think is a huge product that they sell. This has 22 grams of protein, but it has 4 grams of sugar. So I'm trying to stick as close to the keto program as I can. So that 4 grams is kind of iffy. And then, of course, we got another keto bomb. I think you guys were there when I had this last week. They're just not that good. But of course, I mean, you can only be so good when in that space. Then you can. This is another kind of. This is like an energy shake with protein. So you're supposed to take it post-workout, which is weird because it says that it delivers smart energy, which you would think would be before you work out, but it's the opposite for some reason. I don't know. And then just a couple other products we've gotten before. Total War. This is the pre-workout from Total War. What's this say? Tiger's Blood. I think that's an awesome name, Tiger's Blood. So that's interesting. And then Concrete. This is two servings. Frankly, it's such a small packet. I think it's just creatine. Yeah, this creatine hydrochloride, 750 milligrams. It's a small packet. No one's going to try to divvy this up into 2 servings. I'll probably just take one of them one day, and then it came with a second serving, and I'll take a second one the next day. I kind of like my creatine product, which is Cellucor. Unfortunately, I've been in the space of supplements for a long time, and the company that I go with doesn't make a creatine. If they did, I'd be all over it because everything they have is really, really, really good. So there you have it. I'll be back. I'll do another live stream next Friday. Hopefully by then I'm in the 250 range. I'm knocking on the door. It's funny. I feel like I feel lighter on my feet, which is the best part. I've been sleeping a little bit better. I still have a lot of back pain. And if you go back to one of my earlier live streams, most of this is because I was in a car accident. If I hadn't been in that car accident, I don't know where I'd be right now. But I went in for an MRI. I'm going to find out more on the 29th. So actually, what is that? A week from yesterday. So the day before my next live stream, I'm going to find out what the results of my MRI were, whether or not I might need surgery again, or if there's another course of treatment. We'll find out then. Hopefully it's just something they can, we've already tried injections and they didn't really help for more than a week. So hopefully we find some kind of treatment. As it is right now, I can barely make it through like a day at Universal Studios. And my day at Universal is only 4 hours. So that's a pretty rough day. But anyway, like I said, we'll let you, I'll absolutely update everybody, every week, like I've been. We're going to Hawaii in October, and my goal is to be in the 230s. If I can get down to the 230s, that would mean that I lost at least 60 pounds. And I'm a little bit over halfway there. So I've really only got about 27 pounds to get to 239. So if I can get there before October 1st, that's my goal. I'll consider that a pretty big victory. Eventually, I'd like to get down into the low 200s, 210-ish, 205. But that's going to be a long-term deal, and we'll keep fighting, keeping on. Anyway, guys, if you watched this, if you enjoyed it, do me a favor, just throw a like up, maybe subscribe, just if you want to follow along a little bit. Again, this is mainly for me. If you have feedback, or if you have want to be a part of the conversation, I welcome you to be here. But this is really, for me, it's an accountability thing. And if you don't put it out there, you'll never get it stepped on, but you'll also never improve. So keep at it, keep going. See you next week.